Hey guys, it's me, Plain White Diana, .84, back at it again. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing freaking amazing. If you're watching this, Happy New Year or almost New Year or whatever it is, which it's New Year because I'm making this the 30th. Yeah, Happy New Year's Eve or New Year or whatever it is. Listen guys, in my bio, which I know that a lot of people don't read or whatever, my bio, it says, this is my journey. My name is Diana Sanchez, something like that. Like, my name is Diana Sanchez, like, I'm 16 years old and this is my journey, right? And I know that I haven't been on here very much. I know that I lack posting and I suck and all that stuff, you know. But get that out of the way, you know. I've been gone, whatever, it doesn't matter. Well, it does, but like, be like that. Just understand that it'd be like that. Okay, so like I said, hey guys, my name is Diana, and if you're new here, which I highly doubt because how would you even appear here? I just want to say hello. This video is kind of gonna be like a serious one, and I know that I'm not like a serious person, but it's gonna kind of be like a rundown of my year, which I don't know if I've made these before, but I know that I made like a video like a long time ago, not a long time ago, but like some time ago, or maybe a long time ago, I don't know, where I say like, this year is gonna be my year. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, or I don't know, but I just want to say that this year was not my year. So yeah, so getting that out of the way, I just want to say, hi. Again. So to start off, I'm already out of breath, man, I can't. Okay, so to start off, 2019, right? A year where so many people got canceled, a year where so many things happened. Donald Trump was impeached or something like that. I don't really know, I don't watch the news. What else happened? Like, Kid Cudi announced that he's gonna have an album, and like Netflix is gonna come out with something with him, which is crazy. Well, not really, because he's like an actor and a singer, an artist. So it's not surprising, but like it's kind of like exciting. I don't know why I paused, but 2019, right? The year personally for me was a shithole, whatever. So my rundown of this year, like I said, it was not great. I'm still going through, or I was going through, or I still am going through a lot, right? You know, so, okay, so beginning of the year, we start off the year every year, of course, fucking idiot. We start off the year every year with January. There's something in my eye. We start off the year every year. We start off the year every year with January, the month January, right? The month where it begins to rain, because it rains on Fatima's birthday every year, except for 1 year. That was like last year or 2 years ago, I don't really remember. But it rains and snow. I don't really know what happens in January. Point is, I hate January. And we start off with it every month, or every year, frick. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, we start off with it every year, right? Yeah. So I hate January. I can't stand January. I wish January would just hurry the frick up and get over with, you know? And which it does, which is good. So like January puts us into a new year. So this year, January, was a really hard year, or hard month. The entire year was a really hard year, but it was a really hard month for me, considering that I hate January. But I had a lot of fun actually, which is surprising because, like I said, you know, I don't really like January's. It was really fun. I got to spend my mom's birthday with her, and like, I think that's it. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I spent my boyfriend's birthday with him also, and I don't really remember what we did for the week of that, but like, yeah. Okay, so January, right? And then February, I don't really know what I did. February, I feel like that was like around the time where I was starting to look into getting my own room, and you know, I was saving up a lot of money. And then I think I did between the month of March and February and April, between that time, like those months, I had already saved up enough and I had already bought it, right? I had bought everything in March, like end of March, and like towards the end of March as well. No, I'm messing up the timelines. Oh my gosh, I literally just said that. Okay, so my mom left like around, so my mom left in February, I think. Right? I don't know, man. Point is, I got my room. I didn't have my room. My mom left to Mexico first. My mom went to Mexico, right? And she stayed there basically the entire year, which I wasn't planning for. So, like, my mom left to Mexico, and it was kind of really sudden, really like, I couldn't react, or I couldn't take it all in, I guess, because it was just a lot to deal with. But I felt like everybody says that the world doesn't stop for anyone, and I agree, because the gears just kept going. Like, nothing stopped, and it kind of all just went really fast after that. My mom left to Mexico, and I had to stay with my sister. And then my mom came back, and it wasn't for that long. I think she stayed for like maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks is a lot because I bought my bed, I bought everything, and like they put in the room. I had my room. I bought everything. All the money that I had, I bought new carpet. I bought my bed set. I bought a new TV. Like, it was all my money because I work. And well, not all of it was my money, because I think my dad would give me money, but I would just save it because he'd expect me to like go out and eat or something, but I would just save my money. And then like, I got my own room, I got my own bed, my mom was gone, and my brother was gone too, my oldest brother. And then like, she came back, I don't know, or she was already back, like with my brother and stuff. But then like, my mom had to go back to Mexico, So she came back, and then she had to go back. Like after the 3 weeks that she had stayed there, like an emergency or something happened, so she had to go back. And it was really crazy for me, like having to deal with all of that, you know. And I supported my mom because, you know, it was her family. It was her family that she went to go help and stuff. So I kind of like accepted it. I was like, okay, Mom, it's okay. It's your family, you know. I understand. But even then, it was just kind of really hard to deal with because my mom is the only person that takes me out. The only person. I'm not saying that she's like, you know, whatever, but I mean it in the sense that my mom makes time for me. My mom never wants to be home. She's always out and about. Like, she never wants to be home, you know. And she made me like that too. Like, and even if we were home, we were together, you know. So I was never alone, completely alone. It was just like, oh, I'm gonna be with her. I'm with my mom, you know. Or I would wait for her to eat lunch with her, or, you know, things like that. Or we would go out and eat or something like that, you know. But I was always with my mom. So to have my mom like be away for so long really affected me, because imagine going like one day, like going out and eating and stuff, or like not even eating, but like just like hanging out with someone every day, and then just leaving, you know. And like really affected me because if my mom doesn't force me out, I don't go anywhere, which is really bad. And you know, whatever. So like my mom had left, my brother stayed the second time that she left, and then something happened and I had to move out of my house. I didn't take anything, I left everything there, and that also affected me a lot because of my things. I'm not a very materialistic person, but you know, I feel like I was really upset over it because I kept telling myself how hard I worked for it, how hard like I had saved up. Like I had literally just bought my TV, I'd bought everything new, and like I couldn't use it because like somebody did something for me to leave the house, you know. And it was really hard. And I just kept saying like, dang, I really wasted all my money for that, and like I can't even be putting it to use. Like, what was the point? And like I went to go move in with my sister, and my sister, I feel like she really helped me out a lot too, you know. I was going through a lot, so being distracted, like having the kids around and being with her, and being surrounded by family, I felt better than I would feel if I were alone. That's how I see it. And like, you know, my sister really helped me out because she let me stay, and I stayed for a pretty long time. And then like it was a really rough situation. But then my dad bought an apartment, like with my brother and his girlfriend, and the only ones that stay in the apartment is my brother, his girlfriend, and me. So like I had to live on my own after I didn't have my sister. So I was living on my own basically because my brother worked, and my brother's girlfriend works too, you know. And it's really like confusing because I know a lot of people say like, I can't wait till I'm 18 to get out of the house. I can't wait till I have everything that I've ever wanted. You know, freedom. Or like, I can't wait till I get my parents off my back, you know? And I've never been that kind of person. I feel like I don't really want to grow up and stuff, and it's just really hard for me to like get that, I guess, or like, you know. But even though sometimes I am like, oh my god, I can't wait till I'm 18. Being 18 doesn't mean shit. Like, you know, especially if you don't have anything. Like, I was living on my own. I didn't have anybody home. Well, I did have people home, but like, you know, it's just really hard because you depend on your parents so much, and people don't realize that. Like, I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to do all that stuff because, you know, my mom showed me, but it's so different because you live with your parents for so long, or like your parent, you know, like, it just becomes a normal thing. And after that, after you're like alone, like I said, it's such a drastic change. Like, it just fucks with you. It just messes you up, you know? And like, it's just really hard. You know, you realize how much, and you see value in shit that you're just like, damn, I never fucking realized, you know? But like, I don't know, it's just, and then something happened with my dad. And I feel like everything this year just kind of went like, it was like this, like okay, January, like I'm already right here, you know? And then like, it kind of went like that, and then my mom left and it was like this, and then after that it was just kind of like, doo, like, and then the sound effect of like crashing at the bottom. Like, it was really like that. I had a lot of trouble in school because like in August I was still living with my sister, so I started school while living at my sister's house, and it was really hard because I didn't have any new clothes. I couldn't go shopping. It was just like, you realize shit when it's like not there, I guess, like cliche. But like, you know, my mom takes me out shopping. Like, I have my own money to go buy things, you know, whatever. But it's like, it's so different because my mom forces me to spend the money when I don't want to. But like, I couldn't even go out because I just felt like I missed my mom so much, you know? And I just missed her, and I would literally cry. Like, I miss my mom. And then like everything happened where I moved out, and I was like, my mom, and then like the apartment, my brother, and then he left. He would leave to Arizona to go work, and he's still going to Arizona for work. And then like my dad, he's like working a lot, you know, and I feel like everything just kind of like came down on me. It was really hard, and I couldn't get out of bed a lot of the days. It was really hard. I wouldn't even get out of bed to pee. I wouldn't get out of the bed to shower. I would just lay there, and I wouldn't like get out of the bed to eat. It was just so hard. I feel like experiencing like being alone, I guess, was really hard because I felt like I didn't have anyone that I was supposed to have. Like, people that are supposed to be there, I feel like I didn't have anybody. Even though people said they were there, I didn't really feel like that was real, you know? But like, my mom is back, or my mom came back just for a little, like just for the holidays, I think. And like, it's just been really sucky because my mom was like having a really hard time over there too. And then like, it's just been a really messed up situation. There's so much more, but like, I just want to say that I feel like I had the worst, not the worst, but I feel like it's definitely up there, like one of the worst years. because I don't think I've ever been this bad where it was like my grades are down. You know, I'm a person that cares a lot about their grades, and I always say that I have really bad grades, but I know that I don't, even though I do, but I don't. Like, it's a weird thing. And I know that by the end of the semester, I'll be good. I'm okay, you know? I know that I'll take care of it. And this year, I just couldn't. Like, I really tried. I really tried to keep it together. And I couldn't. I couldn't keep it together. And, you know, I feel like I've come to the conclusion that I accept that. I accept that I didn't do my best this year. I don't know. Usually I don't put up the excuse, like, I'm going through a lot right now. Like, for school especially, I don't put that excuse. Even though I'm going through a lot, I always, like, end up having good grades, because without my future, I know that I'm not going to be anybody, you know, without my future or whatever. Like, I don't know. But, and I couldn't pull through, even like knowing that education is my only way out of here. I couldn't. And it really sucked. And like, that's how I know that it was really bad too, because like, I just couldn't. I couldn't. And it was really bad. And I was just really sad. And I still am, but like, it was just really hard. It was really hard to get out of bed. It was really hard to be okay and to be there this year. It was really hard. And a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people didn't know what was going on. And I don't talk about that stuff. Like, I'm really happy. I'm really, like, I was gonna say I'm funny, but no. I'm, like, really happy. I'm really laughy. So, like, I just feel like it would be me bringing down my problems on other people that didn't deserve it, that didn't need to hear it, or maybe didn't want to hear it, you know? And I don't know. It just really sucked, but it was a really hard year. It was one of my hardest, I can honestly say. Like, mentally and emotionally, it was really hard. I dealt with a lot, and this year I feel like I finally, like, said, like, I don't get it, you know? Usually I go with the flow or whatever, or like, but this year I really questioned, like, why? And it was really bad. But, you know, I'm here. And I'm gonna keep making videos that say, you know what, this is my year. Even if it's not, I'm gonna keep saying, this is my year, you know. And maybe next year will be worse. Or maybe it'll be the best freaking year that I've ever lived to see. Or who knows? We might not even see the next year, like, completely, you know? My brother told me that this is the lowest that we'll get, me and him. That after this, there's nowhere to go but up, you know? And I agree. I agree. There's nowhere to go. So I guess we'll go up, right? I don't know, man. But I hope you guys have a good year, or had a good year. And, you know, let's see what next year has in store for us, or me, or you, or anybody. You know, I'm not saying that, like, I don't know. Whatever comes, I guess. And I'm definitely not saying that I had the worst year out of everybody, but like, because I didn't, you know? I didn't. But for me, personally, it just really affected me. And I just want to get better. I just want to get better. I hope I get better. And, you know, but honestly, I'm gonna end this with a good note. I had really good time this year, you know. My boyfriend met my mom. I've hit a year with him or whatever. I got really close with my friends, or like we've been really close, me and my friends, but like, you know, I got into film and stuff, and it's just really crazy that, like, you know, all that stuff. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah, I made really cool friends. Mariachi was and yeah, thanks guys. If you're watching, or if you watched till the end, you're a true player. Thanks guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Woo!